However, in this video, we'll be going through the second part of percentiles and quartiles, which is quartiles. Quartiles come from the word quarter, right, which is just 1/4 of a particular set of items. In this case, there are only 3 quartiles we're interested in, which is our 25th, 50th, and our 75th. What are they? They're actually our percentiles, and reflect a split 1/4 of the way. So it's our 25th percentile, 50th percentile, and 75th percentile. So let's find all these positions first, and the working will look something like that. 25th percentile, or 1/4 of the way, you take 25 or 100 times 120, and you get your 30th position. And you do the same for your 50th percentile and your 75th percentile, which will look something like that. Okay, so you have 3 different values that will indicate 1/4 of the way up to the 120, which is the total number. Let's shrink this down for a bit. So let's draw our lines to represent this split in our quartiles, caused by a quartile. So 90, you have one of them over here. Next, you have your 60 halfway through, which is your 50th percentile. Over here is our 30th. So what do you notice? Well, we start to realize that this also is our split of how we view our lower quartile, upper quartile, and median. Right? So of course, you have 25th percentile as your Q1, which is your lower quartile. And 50th is your Q2, which is your median. And this is your Q3, which is your upper quartile. Okay, next you can draw lines down from this, or when the line meets, like so. And you can see that your lower quartile, which is Q1, is actually 1.5 hours. And your median, which is Q2, is 2.3 hours. And your Q3, which is your upper quartile, is exactly 3 hours. Okay, let me just change the orientation, like so, right? So what can we derive from here? We can derive a few things. Number one, of course, we can derive our range. Range is when we have our maximum minus our minimum. It is very obvious because our minimum time is 0 and our maximum time is 5. Of course, that may not be possible in reality. So it's 5 minus 0, you get 5 hours. The one that's more important for our usage for further questions is when we want to find our interquartile range. Interquartile range, it is a range between the quartiles that are relevant. In this case, it's your Q3 and your Q1. So you take your Q3 value minus your Q1 value, and it will give you 3 hours minus 1.5, and you get 1.5 hours. That's your interquartile range. Alright? Okay, that's it. Thank you.